2Vb. So velocity of block A plus velocity of block B is equals to 2 times the velocity of the pulley. That's what we have studied now. Now, in the same concept of constraint motion, we are discussing a further simple method which is called as point method. Clear now? So, how to do this point method? Let us try to understand. Okay, ma? So, first rule is identify all the points. Identify all the points which are connected to ropes, blocks and pulleys. Clear, ma? So we are supposed to identify all those points which are connected to ropes, blocks and pulleys. Clear, ma? Second point is that if a particular point is responsible for increasing the length of a string, okay, ma? Then such velocity is taken positive and vice versa. Are you able to understand, ma? So these are the 2 points which we have to remember for solving the problems with the help of point method. Clear, ma? So identify all the points which are connected to ropes, blocks and pulleys. And the second point is that if a particular point is responsible for increasing the length of the string, then such velocity you should take positive, otherwise you should take negative. Disturbance class bolte hai main dekha. Okay. Clear, ma? So let us try to understand this one by taking one example, ma. See, for example, this is the pulley. Consider this is block A and this one is block B. Clear, ma? So let us consider velocity of block A is 4 meter per second. I want to calculate velocity of block B. Clear, ma? Velocity of block A, it is given as 4 meter per second. Then what will be the velocity of block B? Ent untundi? Minus 4 untundi. So if you take this velocity to be positive, this velocity will be negative because it will move in upwards direction. That's all, no? That already we know. But this one I want to prove by which method? I want to prove by point method. Are you able to understand? See. So what is the first step here we have written? Identify all the points which are connected to ropes, blocks and pulleys. Clear, no? So let us take, this is my first point number 1. Why I am taking that to be my first point? Because this is the point which is connected to the rope and the block. Rope ki, block ki connect ayi undi kada point. So that is why it is taken as point number 1. Clear, no? Then you take another point. So you take this point. Clear, no? This is also connected to rope and pulley, no? So this is my second point. Clear, no? And you go to another position. So this is point number 3. So here also rope and pulley, they are connected. Clear? Similarly, you come to here. Here what are connected? Rope and block, they are connected. Are you able to understand, no? So totally how many points I got, no? 1, 2, 3, 4 points I got. Okay. So first step is completed. So identify all the points which are connected to ropes, blocks and pulleys. Now if a particular point is responsible for increasing the length, then such velocity should be taken positive. So for example, if you take this first point is connected to Vivek Vinali first. It is connected to block A, no? Block A is moving downwards or upwards? It is moving downwards. So therefore this point, it is also connected to this block also, no? This point also will come downwards, no? If this point come downwards, what happens to the length of this string? String length of this string will increase. That's all, no? If this point comes downwards, length of this string will increase. such velocity should be taken positive. It means that velocity of point A should be taken positive or negative? Positive. Why we have to take it positive? Because length of the string is increasing. So in point method, you have to see whether length of the string is increasing or not. If length is increasing, such a point velocity should be taken positive. That's it. Clear now? So therefore this velocity I will write to plus 4 now. Okay, plus 4. Clear? Then if you go to point number 2, point number 2 where it is present on the pulley. Pulley, is it moving? Pulley, is it moving? No, pulley is not moving. Pulley is not moving upwards also. Pulley is not moving downwards also. It is in rest position. So therefore velocity of this point number 2 is also 0. Are you able to understand now? Because that point is not at all moving, no? It is connected on the pulley and the block. Pulley, rope and the pulley. Rope is definitely moving, but pulley is not moving, no? So I will take a velocity of such point to be 0 itself. Clear? So velocity of second point is how much? 0. Now can you say what is the velocity of third point? Again 0. Why it is 0? Because it is present on the fixed pulley. So again its velocity will be 0. Now what about velocity of block B? What about this point? I don't know what about this point, no? So let us do one thing. Let us assume point B is moving downwards. Let us assume this point is moving downwards. I don't know whether it is moving upwards or not. I am not using my common sense here. Are you able to understand? Common sense use చేసి క్వశ్చన్ చేయటం లేదు. ఏ మెథడ్ యూస్ చేస్తా ఉన్నాను నేను? పాయింట్ మెథడ్ మాత్రమే యూస్ చేస్తా ఉన్నాను. Are you able to understand? So when I see this point number 4, I don't know whether it is moving upwards or downwards. So what I will assume? I will assume something. Clear? I will assume that this point is going downwards. It may be correct also, it may be wrong also. If it is correct, what happens? If it is correct, my answer will be positive. If it is wrong, my answer will be negative. If you got a negative answer, you have to understand that your assumption is wrong. Are you able to understand? మీ అజంప్షన్ కరెక్ట్ అయితే ఆన్సర్ పాజిటివ్ వస్తుంది. మీ అజంప్షన్ తప్పు అయితే ఆన్సర్ నెగటివ్ వస్తుంది. బట్ మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్ రిమైన్స్ ద సేమ్. ఆర్ ఏబుల్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్? ఓకే. సో లెట్ us assume this point is going downwards. If this point is going downwards, what happens to the length of this string? ఈ స్ట్రింగ్ లెంత్ ఏమవుతుంది? Length of the string increases, no? If length of the string increases, such velocity should be taken positive. And what is the velocity of point number 4? Velocity of block only. Point number 4 will have velocity of block only, no? So therefore I will write it as a plus VB. Velocity of block B plus VB only, no? And total should be how much? Total should be 0. What is the reason? Because length of the string never changes. Length of the string is always a constant, no? Differentiation of length of the string, velocity. Are you able to understand? So length is a constant. If you differentiate length, you will get velocity. Differentiation of constant is a 0. So total velocity always becomes a 0 in the case of point method. Are you able to understand? So what is the third point here? I have to write sum of all velocities. Sum of all velocities should be 0. Are you able to understand? So we are taking all the velocities and all of them we are equating to 0. Why we are equating to 0? Because total length of the string always a constant. Differentiation of length is a velocity. Are you able to understand what we are doing? Total change in length, it is a constant. Or you can say length is a constant. Differentiation of length, dl by dt, velocity. And differentiation of a constant, 0. So you got velocity 0. No? So if you take any point, you add the sum of velocities of all the points, total it should be equal to 0. That's it. Fine. Now do the calculation. So I got VB is equals to minus 4 meter per second. This is the answer which I got now. No? By using common sense also I get the same answer now. Are you able to understand? Okay. Now what does minus indicate? Minus 4 means what? Minus 4 indicates that my assumption was wrong. What was my assumption? I assumed that point B, block B is coming downwards, no? But actually block B is not coming downwards, block B is moving upwards. By common sense also we get the same answer, no? If this block is coming downwards, definitely this block will move in upwards direction. So that are the results which I got by using point method. Are you able to understand? So point method is extremely useful when the length of the string is very, very, very large and many masses are attached to this one. and you can use this point method only if there is a single row. Total single row is present on total system, then you can use this point method. Clear now? Come on, make a note up to here. Okay. So therefore minus indicates that, negative indicates that my assumption that block B is going downwards. Block B is going downwards is wrong. Okay, ma'am? My assumption is wrong. So actually body B is moving in upwards direction. That's it. Fine, ma'am? Okay. So I will give you one more question. Try to answer it. Okay, ma'am? So let us see this question. See here. First of all, we have to identify the points. No, ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 points. That's all. So where you have to take those points? You have to take those points only on the single row. Where points? Here also you have row. No, there you are not supposed to take. You are supposed to take points which are connecting the same row. So totally how many points I got? 8 points. Clear number? See, one thing which I can say is velocity of point 2, 3, 6 and 7, 0. No? Velocity of point 2, point 3, point 6 and point 7, it is 0. Because those points, they are not at all moving. They are present on fixed pulleys. Okay? So you can neglect them. What in neglect chain? Now you see velocity of point number 1, how much? 4. 2. Plus 2 or minus 2? Plus 2. Why plus 2? This block is coming downwards, no? Block kindiki veltundi kada. Ee point kuda kindiki veltundi kada. This point also moves downwards. If this point moves downwards, what happens to the length of this string? Length of the string increases. If length increases, such velocity should be taken positive. So therefore I will take plus 2. Clear number? Then what about velocity of block B? Block B velocity, I don't know. I don't know whether it is moving upwards or downwards. Ante kada? So I will assume some velocity. ఒక velocity నేను assume చేసుకుంటాను. So what I will do? So I will assume let the velocity of block B is coming downwards. Clear now? I will assume block B is going downwards. Block B is attached to pulley. So pulley also should have same velocity, no? Block B ekkada attach ayi undi? Block B is attached to pulley. So pulley also should have same speed. On pulley how many points are there? 2 points are. What are they? 4th point and 5th point. So they are also coming downwards. No? If they are coming, what is happening to the length of their respective strings? Their lengths also, they are increasing. Clear now? So therefore, velocity of point 4 I will take a plus VB. Velocity of point 5 also I will take plus VB. Why I am taking plus VB? Because pulley has velocity of block B only. Are you able to understand me? Okay, now see. So therefore, 0.4 velocity and 0.5 velocity we have taken. Now what about the velocity of 0.8? Velocity of 0.8. 2 plus 2 or minus 2? Plus 2. Why plus 2? Because this is going downwards, no? Block C is going downwards. This 0.8 is also going downwards. If it goes downwards, what happens to the length of this string? Okay. Namaskaram. Length of this string increases. If length of the string increases, such velocity should be taken positive. So I will take a plus 8. Okay, ma? And no need of taking velocities of 2, 3, 6 and 7. Plus 2, na? Oh, plus 2. Okay. Clear, na? No need of taking 1, 2, 3, 4 velocities are not required because they are present on stationary pulleys. Okay. And then what I have to do? Equate totally to 0. That's all, na? So I got 2 VB is equals to minus 4. So VB is equals to minus 2 meter per second. Clear, no? What does minus indicate? Minus indicates that my assumption that block B is going is wrong. Clear, no? Actually block B is moving. Block B is moving in upwards direction. That is my answer. Fine? Right. Therefore, velocity of block B is in upwards direction. That is the condition. Okay? Very simple. So let us see. So I know velocity of block A Nama, and I want to calculate velocity of block B. First of all, let us see how many points are there. Any points unnayo chuddam. Clear? So this is first point. Clear Nama? So this is my second point. This is my third point, fourth point, fifth point, sixth point, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So totally how many points I have, ma? 12 points. Ante kada? Clear? So which points we are taking? We are taking all those points which are connected to the rope and the pulleys. Okay? And there is no blocks which are connected directly, so we are not taking. So all the points you have to take on the same rope. Okay, rope paina unna points తీసుకోవాలి. Are you able to understand? Now if you see ma'am. So velocity of point number 1, point number 4, point number 5, point number 8 and point number 9. Okay? All the points which are connected to block A will have same speed, no? అర్థమవుతుందా? Which are the points which are connected to block A here? Point number 1, point number 4, point number 5, 8, 9. All of them, they are connected to pulleys which are again connected to block A. Okay? If block A moves with a speed of 10, if block A moves with a speed of 10, pulleys also will move with a speed of 10 only. No? If pulleys move with a speed of 10, points also move with a speed of 10 only. And if this block, if it moves in this direction, what happens to the length of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strings? Their length must increase. Understood, Nama? So we are considering second block to be at rest position temporarily. Then I understand that if this block moves in this direction, length of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strings will increase. It means all these points velocity should be taken 10 and it should be positive. Okay, why 10? Because all of them, they are connected to block A. Why positive? Because length of the string is increasing. Are you able to understand? So therefore write down. So velocity of point number, directly I will write down now. Which velocity? 1, 4, 5, 8 and 9. Clear? So totally how many points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I write 5 into plus 10? I can write 5 into plus 10. Because 5 points are there whose velocity is 10 and their lengths also they are increasing. So 5 into plus 10. Next, coming to 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11. What about them? Huh? Their velocity is how much? Their velocity is nothing but velocity of block B. And what is the velocity of block B? I don't know, that's what I have to calculate, no? So block B is moving backwards or frontwards? That also I don't know. Common sense. Common sense vattu ikkada. We are not doing problem with common sense. Are you able to understand what? So if this block moves in this direction, definitely block B also comes in this direction. That is by using common sense. I am not solving problem by common sense. I am solving by point method. Clear, no? Okay, let us assume this block is coming in this direction with a velocity of Vb. Clear, no? This is my assumption that block is coming in this direction with a velocity of Vb. If a block is coming in this direction, then 1, 2, 3 pulleys also will come in the same direction, no? Because pulleys are attached to block. And these points 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11, they are also connected on pulleys. So they also will move in this direction. If they move in this direction, what happens to the length of the rope? Decreases. Length of the rope decreases. If length decreases, such velocity should be taken negative. How many points are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points are there. So can I write plus 6 into minus V? Why I am taking minus VB? Because length of the strings reduce, no? Length of how many strings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strings will reduce. So minus 2. Total should be 0. That's all. So therefore 50 is equals to 6 VB. So VB is equals to 50 by 6. So 25 by 3 meter per second. That is my answer. Correct, no? So therefore I got positive answer. What is meant by positive answer? Positive answer indicates that my assumption that block B is coming in this direction, that is correct. Na assumption correct gane undi. That's it. Have you understood the point method, ma? Very, very simple concept. Okay? See, ma. So this is the question which is given. So this block is moving in this direction with a speed of 10. This is also moving in this direction with a speed of 10. And both the ropes, they are connected to block C, and they are making angles of 37 degrees. When they are making 37 degrees, what is the velocity of block C? When angle changes, velocity also will change. At this angle, what is the instantaneous velocity of block C? Okay. So how can I do this problem is, you can do this problem again by point method only, because this is a total single string only, you can consider, no? You can take it as a point method. Are you able to understand, no? But how to do the problem when rope is making an angle of 37 degrees? Are you able to understand? See now. Previously what we have done, for example, I have taken this type of problem, no? Clear now? I have taken this type of problem. So here, this block, either it was moving in the direction of the rope, are you able to understand, no? And either it was moving in upward direction. So one direction I have taken positive, another direction I have taken negative. But the velocities, they were parallel to the length of the rope only, no? How velocities were there? Velocities definitely, they were parallel to the length of the rope itself. So if length of the rope is like this, velocity was either in downwards direction or it was in upwards direction. But here concept is completely different. Here what is happening? So block C, obviously it will move in upwards direction, no? If this block moves in this direction and this block moves in this direction, what happens to velocity of block C? Block C will start moving in upward direction. So they will move in upward direction, but ropes are present in which direction? Ropes are present in this direction. Are you able to understand? Ropes are moving like this, block is moving like this. How can I do this problem now? Split the vectors, split this velocity vector such that one component is present in the direction of rope. Rope paina unna velocities e kada manaku kavalsindi. We are supposed to take all those velocities which are present in the direction of the rope or in opposite direction to the direction of the rope. Aa velocities e kada manaku kavalsindi. Clear na? So split this velocity of block C into two components such that one component is present on one rope, and similarly you split such that one component is present on the second rope also. Take those velocities and then you apply the point method. Are you able to understand? Let us see how we can proceed in this problem. See ma? So here, if I take this block C, so here how many ropes are connected to block C, ma? Two ropes are connected. It is not that only one rope is connected. Are you able to understand? Because this rope is also pulling block C, no? This rope is also pulling block C. So it is equivalent to two ropes are pulling the block C. Okay. So therefore, but block C will move in which direction? Block C, it will move in upwards direction. It will move in this direction. Are you able to understand, ma? So this is the velocity of block C. So this is the velocity of block C, and you take one rope. This is the first rope. Clear, no, ma? And rope is making how much angle with respect to horizontal? It is making a 37 degrees, no, ma? If it is 37, what is this angle? 53 degrees. Clear, no, ma? So split VC into two components. So in the direction of the rope. How can I split? So this is how I can split, no, ma? Splitting perfect ga undali. Are you able to understand, ma? This is how I split this one into two components. So then what is the adjacent component? It is VC cos 53. That's all, no? Are you able to understand, ma? So velocity of block C in the direction of rope is how much? VC cos 53. Clear? Similarly, again you take this VC and you take the second rope. Now second rope is like this, no? Clear, no? Second rope is like this. Clear? And this angle is also 53 only, no? This angle is also 53 degrees. Now again you split velocity vector such that one component is present on the rope like this. This is how I split. So adjacent component VC cos 53. Opposite component VC sin 53. That's all, no? So velocities I have split into components, no? Now let us see. Now use the point method. So how many points are there? Let us identify. So point number 1, clear, no? Point number 2, point number 3, point number 4, point number 5, point number 6, point number 7, point number 8. So totally how many points I got? 8 points. Okay. So are you identifying clearly which points we are taking, ma? So here even though one rope is connected to block C, I am taking it as 2 points. Clear? Why? Because this rope is also pulling block C. This rope is also pulling blocks. It is equivalent to 2 ropes. Common sense. Are you able to understand now? So totally how many points I got? Totally 8 points. Now what I have to do? Again same concept. You see, if a particular velocity is responsible for increasing the length or decreasing the length. If it is increasing, take velocity positive. If it is decreasing, such velocity should be taken negative. Sum of all velocity should be equal to 0. Same concept. Clear? Now try to apply. So what is the velocity of first point? 10. Plus 10 or minus 10? Plus 10. Why plus 10? Because its length will increase, no? If this point moves in this direction, length of this string will increase. A length perugutundi kada. If length increases, such velocity should be taken positive. So plus 10. Clear ma? Velocity of point 2? 0, because it is present on fixed pulley. Velocity of point 3? 0, it is also present on fixed pulley. Point 4? Point 4, this one. This is the velocity in the direction of rope, no? So this is Vc cos 53. Plus Vc cos 53 or minus Vc cos 53? Minus Vc cos 53. Why? Because when this point starts moving upwards, length of the string reduces, no ma? Length of the string reduces. Which string? This string reduces. Such velocity should be taken positive. So minus Vc cos 53. What about this one? 0.5. That is also minus Vc cos 53. So minus Vc cos 53. Velocity of point number 6? 0. Point number 7? 0. Point number 8? Plus 10 or minus 10? Plus 10. Plus 10. Total should be 0. Now can't you calculate Vc value? That's all. Very simple. Clear ma? Come on, do the calculation. So therefore 2 Vc cos 53 is equal to 20. Okay ma? So therefore Vc is equals to 20 divided by 2 into cos 53 value is 3 by 5. Clear ma? So 20 into 5 divided by 2 into 3. So 2 ones are 2 times are. So Vc is equals to 50 by 3 meter per second. That is my answer. Okay. Evaro cheppinattunnari answer idi. So 50 by 3 meters per second. That's our answer. Fine. That's all.